how hip hop affected me as a child. I heard gin and juice, and I was like, maybe I should try gin and juice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I want to be rolling down the street, smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice
And
with
then
my
you
mind.
see
Oh, my money.
in the video.
I couldn't even drive. I was like 7th grade.
I'm on my bike.
I'm on my bike.
And I think what we're describing, it's funny when we talk about gin and juice, but when you think about the overexposure of information to our kids now, and the death and how much they're exposed to on I read this statistic a couple years ago. These kids now, the amount of information they're exposed to in one day is equivalent to what somebody my age was exposed to in a week, and equivalent to what my parents was exposed to in a month. In one day. So that's anxiety producing in and of itself. So you have to assume that a lot of the information that they're getting is just too much information for them to regulate themselves. That's one.
And it's not helpful information.
And then is it even helpful? So how does it apply to them?
Okay, I know I said last question, but like,
go ahead.
I know I said last question, but I seen a short that said what you said. It was like, because the children scrolled, it was talking about how much information. So you can learn about a shark, then a volcano, then Mars, then like some celebrity scandal that you can like. So because what you're saying,
seconds.
Yeah, that's why I was going to ask you about that. Like, because when you're on TikTok, shorts, whatever, you just take information, and then the dopamine is like new information. So how is that affecting us?
With no time to process.
Yes, and the economic part of this is that these platforms are getting paid off of exploiting that because the algorithms do not change.
Right.
If this is going on, this is why we have trends the way we have them. If the algorithm says, okay, we've had a sexualized video that a lot of people watch, right? Okay, now they went viral. Now it's stuck in the algorithm. Now everything that's pertaining to that type of information is going to pop up. We don't see nothing about no sharks and the national parks, and we're not going to see that.
It's going to follow the trend.
Exactly. And so that's how these companies get this money off of exploiting young people that are looking at and listening to certain things, and they just keep running it through. And that goes to the dopamine. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. That's something more deadlier than anything that we deal with.
It is.
But they don't understand the context. They don't understand even what they're putting into themselves. And when they start behaviors different, things are different. And you're like, where did you get this from? Listen to what they're listening to. Look at what they're seeing in a short amount of time with no explanation, no guidance, no nothing.
And then,